We're live.
Nice. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jamie Cote and Scott Duke coming at you live for another Friday session.
The names below. Thank you.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's been a big week, man. It's been a big week for me, and I came up with this question. So a couple of conversations that came up this week. So I actually like it. It's how connected is health to your business, the success of your business.
Right there. I wrote it. It's like, how connected is your physical health in your business success?
There you go. Thanks. Yeah. My memory isn't the best yet.
It's scrolling.
This one has been huge for me. I didn't realize, this is funny thing about health, is I never realize how bad I am or how bad I feel until I get to that next level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, have you experienced that?
Oh, well, you mean it's just like you don't realize how much of a difference it makes until you feel better instead of feeling worse? Like, is that what you mean? Like you actually exercise?
Well, we have a baseline. Like, I'm sure everybody who's been living for however long, you have this baseline. And until you leave that baseline, you don't really notice how good or bad you felt. You know what I mean? Because you get used to that baseline so quickly. Because like last week, dude, I was on top of the world. I was like, just found this new regime, this health regime. And I was like, I'm so freaking focused. And now it's my new baseline. Right. So I'm like, oh, I know I feel way better than I did the week before that, but I've already just like normalized it. And so now I'm like, so what's next? How can I feel that like next little bit better? But that's what I'm saying is like lots of people, like, so say your baseline and my baseline are here. And then all of a sudden there's people that are like, their baselines are down here just because they've never experienced it up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where this question came from a little bit. And if people actually realize how much their health affects everything else in their lives, or if they think it does.
Oh, no, I mean, if you're asking me, and I'm the other guy here right now, although as high end, it affects it 1,000%. It's crazy. Yeah. Before, in 2018, I had a goal to get wedding fit, which like I got married in 2018. But if anyone, before you get married, you want to look the best you can, right? So you go on some kind of program. But I went on this wedding fit program where I ran every single day, and it makes a massive difference. All of a sudden, you just have so much more energy, but you don't think about it, right? And then this is my exercise regime, right, that I have right now. I was on Facebook, and someone had posted in a feed, like, what do you do to like reset yourself when you're in your day and you're kind of just like groggy? So my new regime for that is I bought a trampoline. I literally go outside and just bounce on it. And I'm telling you, if you have a trampoline, you go out and just do 3 minutes or 4 minutes, it's better than having a nap. I'm serious. Like I used to do that too. I'd go, oh, I'm kind of tired, so I'd go have a nap and then come back. But then you kind of like got to reboot. The trampoline it's just like you're right. You can be right back into it. It's like it's a bit of a productivity hack, but that's the exercise piece of it, right?
Nice, dude. And it's so crazy because like when you're tired, the last thing you want to do or your body wants to do is go out and jump on a trampoline. But then your mind knows, now remember last time you jumped on that damn trampoline? Remember how good you felt?
Yeah.
Go jump on a trampoline.
Yeah.
So for me, I
always feel good on the trampoline though. Like I'm kind of weird that way. And then I just put on like whatever tunes that I want. And you just put the tunes on, tunes get going, do a couple bounces, and like, I'm serious, you're back in the game. So, but everyone's different, right? Like maybe you go on a bike ride or maybe you play squash or something. I have no idea. But if you if you infuse some exercise into your day, it gives me an extra 2 hours each day of productivity, at least.
Dude, that's huge. Right now I'm doing this accountability. Is like there's a gym here in town, Mavericks, and they have like a 6-week program, and I'm like, this is it. Like going down there, going to be with a bunch of people, some buddies are there, and it's just going to be like, we're just going to crush it. And for me, it's fun, like doing it with a group, and like, especially since it's open right now, I'm just going to take advantage of it. Sweet. And it's pretty awesome. But yeah, it's like exercise makes your brain work so much better.
Yeah, it's just so much better. Eat healthy, exercise. It's like this isn't like, if this is blowing people's mind, it's like, really? But like, seriously, it's the best hack. It's such a hack. Just be healthy.
It is 100%,
Yeah,
100%. What
makes life easier.
what for sure, for sure. One thing I actually found this week.
As you like drink a Red Bull, you're like, yes, super healthy.
actually, actually, this is actually what I'm going to talk about. There's this super nutrient called fucoidin,
Okay.
and I started looking it up on Wikipedia, and it's like crazy. Like I don't want to like talk too much about it now because I don't want to say it cures anything, but like just
Yeah.
Google it, and there's like all this like PubMed stuff on it. And I had a friend introduce me to it, and dude, I've had the greatest sleeps in my life. It is insane. It looks like an energy drink, but it's
Yeah.
like you drink it, and then at night you're like, boom, out. It's not like it puts you to sleep when you're drinking it, but I can't live without it, man. I think I'm
I
addicted
might
to
actually need this because I have this 2 month old baby, right? So my
it.
sleep
Hmm.
has dropped down to like practically zero. So I need something to put me in a coma. What is it?
It's it's great. I don't know. Someone, if anyone wants to look it up, check it out. It's Fucoidan, and it's like this seaweed that they grow in the Tonga Islands that grows like 3 feet a day, and it's just like crazy super nutrient I never heard before.
No,
Lucky enough, someone was like, "Here, try this," and all of a sudden, I sleep like a baby.
right.
Well, maybe not like a baby.
No.
you know,
I
you
know
know
how
what I mean,
babies
though.
sleep through the night. It doesn't go well. Okay, so what we've done in the past, what is this, our third show? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyhow, what we've done before is talked about like kind of successes and failures of the week, but we're shifting gears a little bit this week, and we're just going to generally have a ramble on what we learned that has kind of accelerated us. So
Hmm.
maybe be more beneficial to people.
Totally.
Mhm.
What's we'll start with you. What did you learn kind
Oh,
of this
I ended
week?
up on like, so someone messaged me on Facebook and is a guaranteed 100%. I'm like, this person's going to sell me something, but oftentimes I'm interested anyway. So I'll go and, have a call with them. And so on this call, and this is going to be beneficial to you, I thought it was like incredibly interesting. So the way they're generating leads in their business is they are specifically targeting like their niche, right? And just going to groups that have people that are in their niche. So like finding groups that are like 80,000, 200,000 people in these groups, but it's their niche. They go into that group, and then they'll, instead of writing a blog post, like we'll spend all this time doing a blog and putting it on, Medium, and like no one ever reads it. It's like take that content that you have anyway from writing a blog that's specific to it, the niche that you service, and then going to a group where they're already in, and then just posting that same content right into the group. And then as people comment on the information that you put, then you can start a dialogue with them, right? So
Yeah,
I'm like, you probably already know this from the group that you're in, but for me, I was like, oh my, duh, they're already like self-selecting. People are always self-selecting into groups. Like if I'm, really into airplanes, I'm going to be in airplane groups. So if I'm someone who's like services airplanes and that's my business, well, then I can go directly to that group and, start adding value to the group. But the only way
totally.
it works is like literally adding value to the group. Like you constantly
Yeah,
have to be adding value.
yeah. Or even like ask you. And when we say adding, I don't know if you mean this, but like adding value isn't necessarily writing like a huge post or something. But even as simple as going in that group and asking a question, like something open
Mm.
just to get a dialogue started. Like what kind of plane do you fly, or like do you have someone work on your plane, or anything, just to ask a question. And if people start answering, then you're like, oh well, they're interested in that question, and you
Yeah.
can open it up and start answering it. It's brilliant. I find the simplest things are usually the most brilliant. It's
It's,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
it's simple and brilliant. For sure. So anything out of this week? Oh,
Oh,
hey,
dude. So
Janice saying hi. I can add her to the broadcast. Boom.
nice,
There we go. Hi.
nice. Her.
Hi, Jana.
Oh, nice. Hey, Janice. She's in a realtor in Nelson here. She's amazing.
Oh,
I've
sweet.
hung out with her before. She's a lot of fun. So what I did is I'm doing another 10-day challenge. I love these 10-day challenges. For me, it's like they just keep me going, keep me going. And right now it's he tries to do dares with us, right? So yesterday's dare was to do like a story, and
Yeah.
it's got to be about a product, right? So like I got this like wicked new water bottle, love the thing. And so I did a little story about it. And I was like, you're kind of like, when you're not really used to selling stuff and doing stuff like that, it's like hard to do. And then
Hmm.
in the morning I woke up and there was like 4 people that are like, that water bottle is awesome, because I just had a video of me going to a lake and filling it up and then drinking out of it. And
Yeah.
like, the product isn't really out there, but in like the Kootenays, like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And then it was great to like again be like, I had this fear that didn't need to be there. You know, like, what am I scared of? It's like, I use this, I like it. Why not just share it with somebody? And if they like it, then that's it. It's as simple as it is.
Yeah.
It's making things simple and not overthinking it. I think
sure.
dude, I think it's going to be my takeaway for a long time until I actually get it.
Yeah. That takeaway would, and like piggybacking off that, it's knowing that your first stuff is going to suck and just being cool with it. Like, that's what, like, our first video, it was like, and our first video was okay because it's like in the studio, but like every week it gets a little bit better. Like this week, it's, you know, the logo at the top's better, and then we're scrolling. And next week, I'm gonna try and get the fire in the background, like flickering.
Yeah.
And it's get tightened every time. But it's like that small iteration. That's what I've kind of come to realize. It's like, just accept that it's gonna suck in the beginning, and then every time it just gets a little bit better. So anyway, yeah.
Awesome.
Deb gave us thumbs up. I'm bringing her into the broadcast.
There she is. What's up, Deb?
Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Well, I think, is that it for our week? I think that was pretty good. You know, we're hitting our 11 minutes there. And
I think it's cool. No, dude, I just honestly, like, I think ending this, I always want to say, just start. Guys, if anybody's looking at this or anyone's watching this at any time and they're, say you've been watching videos like this forever, just start. Whatever's in your head right now, just do it. That's it. That's my advice, man. That's always going to be my advice.
Yeah, I agree. That's such good advice. So we'll leave it to next week. Now, this is what we're doing now. So Jamie and I do a bit of a wrap up. We got a question every single week. So if you have a question you want us to ramble on, then toss it, like text it to Jamie or throw it over on his Facebook feed, and we'll talk about it. And then now we're going to talk about what we learned each week, which I think is going to be much better.
Yeah, I like it, dude.
Yeah,
sick, bro.
Okay, cool. We'll see you next week,
bro.